Hi, everyone. It's Renae Jarrett with Not Sorry for the Story, an unapologetic take on current affairs out of Canada. Glad to be back with you in 2022. This is the first episode for this year, and wow, what a great time to be alive in the nation of Canada. I was just saying to my God in my prayer time that, wow, I am so thankful that I'm alive to see this time. There are things that happen but once in a nation, and it's unfolding right now, even as the Freedom Convoy 2022, the truck convoy, is going across our nation, converging in Ottawa for this weekend. And Canadians of all stripes are gathering on overpasses near highways to say yes. And what is this about? The truckers are taking a stand as Canadians and as truckers to say enough is enough with the political policies we've had over the past 2 years. And you know what that's in regards to. The mainstream media has been making it seem as though, as usual, it is I heard just the vaccine hesitant that are gathering, the anti-vaxxers. No, not so. It is regular Canadians. Canadians is the descriptor that you should use. Canadians. And so, because it's vaccinated, unvaccinated, it is all types that are just getting on board with this. And so it just reminds me, even as I see this unfolding and this hope, this groundswell of hope that is coming across the nation, that yes, we each have a part to play. And I know it's very easy for us to look at one another and be like, you do your part. You're not doing what you're supposed to do. Of course, it's easy to look, but we each have a part to play. And it was just very interesting to me. Let me just say before I go on, why I'm wearing this t-shirt, it's the time to wear it. I wore it once before for the Don Cherry episode in 2019. Unity is our strength. How did I come across this t-shirt? I had it made after our prime minister kept saying diversity is our strength. I said, no, unity is. And so I had this t-shirt made, and it's appropriate to wear it now. But I am just seeing, I think it was yesterday, a couple of days ago, it might be, yes, towards the ends of January, the last full week of January, where they were interviewing opposition leader, Mr. O'Toole, and they were trying to get him to say if he's supportive of the truck convoy and if he'll meet with truckers. Now, you know, they always do this. They'll do this to the prime minister too, and to cabinet leaders. They want you to take a position so that they can run with that headline. And so he was just saying he was just being very political. He was like, well, we met with the Trucker Alliance, and yes, I'm always continually talking to different Canadians and yes, truckers, but he would not say yes or no. Yes and no is a very hard thing, it seems, for certain politicians to say. But the further you run away from it, the more suspicion grows in the heart of Canadians to say, why can't you say yes or no? In normal spheres, when a person won't say yes or no, you are really showing yourself to be guilty or not trustworthy. And Andrew Lawton from True North had such a funny post. I just had to repeat it here. He said, I've decided to start answering my wife like a politician. Did you empty the dishwasher? Let me be clear. I support clean dishes. I have always supported clean dishes. It is imperative that the dishes on which we eat are clean. This is how the top leaders sound. And I just want to encourage us, each of us, to remember, more than being a politician, you're a Canadian. I hope, still. And if you want to resonate with other Canadians, I'm speaking now as a communicator, yes, and someone who has been an independent freelance journalist for over 20 years. If you want to resonate with others, speak the language, speak the language. And so, again, speak the language. And so the language of a Canadian is not what I just read there. It's not how these our different politicians are answering. But I just encourage each one, politicians, top leaders, you have a part to play. My fellow Canadians, whatever sphere, sector you are in, sphere of influence you have a part to play. And so even as this goes across our nation, may it just grow May the very best outcome happen for our nation. I know there's such a great support happening through the GoFundMe. May all of that be released. But even if it gets held up for a moment, I know that Canadians are going to find a way to be a part of the great thing happening across our nation. Take note, top leaders, what is most being given in this is hope. Can you do the same? And so this is what is needed in this generation, in this culture, in this nation at this time. Thank you for listening to Not Sorry for the Story. One thing I want to say before I go, if you're looking to see how you could support Not Sorry for the Story in this particular month, January, our anniversary month, this is when the blog came out in 2015. This is when the YouTube channel began in 2018. I ask you to share this video. If you're seeing it on Instagram, use the YouTube link in the story and share it. Share the YouTube video. Share it on Instagram too. However, but yes, thank you for doing it. You can go to renaejarrett.ca, go to support if you'd like to give. Again, this is independent journalism. But I am so thankful. And again, you can find the different ones that are out there telling the story that is actually happening, like Rebel News and convoyreports.com. Again, great things are happening in our nation. Check it out, be a part of it, and see how you can do your part where you are. Unity is our strength. Peace.